Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. Today we are reviewing the 4K Ultra HD of Dune. Let's kick it straight off here, guys, with the audio quality on Dune. You're getting a Dolby Atmos, Dolby True HD 7.1 audio mix on this. You also have a Dolby Digital 5.1 surround mix. I listen to the Dolby True HD 7.1 mix as I have a 7.1 configuration setup here in the room, not a true kind of Atmos setup. So that's what I listen to, just so you guys are aware. Let's talk about the audio quality on Dune here, guys. The special effects of the force field, the thing that kind of activate in their hand during the sword training sequence, I thought was really cool. Really liked those special sound effects there. The center channel was a little bit low for my liking in the mix at times. I have my center channel set up at a slightly higher volume than the rest of the speakers in the 7.1 configuration. It's how I like it, it's a personal preference. And I just sometimes feel that center channel that's carrying all that dialogue is sometimes a little bit low in the mix at times. Again, personal preference, guys. That's just what I prefer. The spaceship sound effects were really cool, landing and taking off and stuff. That was really well done. Really liked that in Dune. There is the attack sequence roughly about 80 minutes into the movie. I thought was a really good mix of score, dialogue, sound effects, everything together. Of course, you have that Hans Zimmer score. Big fan of Hans Zimmer. Sound effects and dialogue, you have everything at once around the 80-minute mark. That's a good sequence where you get a good feel of the audio and the sound mix. The Dolby True HD 7.1 mix that I listen to on Dune. Next thing you guys want to know about is the picture quality on Dune 4K. Does it look good? This is a 2160p 4K Ultra HD disc here, guys. 4K source format, 4K source cameras, 4.5K source cameras as well, and a 4K digital intermediate. So we're talking about proper 4K disc here, guys. It's a 2.40 to 1 aspect ratio, so you'll get your black bars top and bottom of your screen there. Crisp, clean, clear, absolutely flawless looking digital picture here. I will say there was 2 scenes I noticed in this movie in the 155-minute runtime of Dune. There is some glitches or something happens like literally for a frame or two within the movie where it's kind of hard to describe, guys. It's like a glitch or pixelation. It's there for a second and it's gone. Like literally happened at the top of someone's head and it was gone. I don't know what that was, but I noticed it twice during the movie. When I went back and rewatched the same scene, it's there over and over and over. So it has to be something on the disc, guys. But I just thought I would say that. Not a big deal. Just a little slight imperfection there. Brilliant detail. I mean, you're talking about seeing strands of hair and beads of sweat and all that good stuff we're so used to with 4K Ultra HD, guys. Upon my initial watch, here are some thoughts here. The blue eyes stand out of the characters at the very start of the movie, and the orange and stuff looks really interesting there as well. Blacks and whites look great, of course, with the 4K and Dolby Vision and HDR and all that stuff, guys. You know, you're getting that high dynamic range. The blackers are black and the whiters are white and all that sort of stuff that we're used to. There is a shot of a balloon kind of device lifting a tank looking kind of vehicle. I thought that looked terrible. It's about 1 hour in. I was like looking at this and going, man, this special effects looks terrible. I didn't like the balloon kind of aircraft device, let's call it that, just to make things simple here. Lots of similar scenes to Lynch's Dune, of course. You know, just same thing, just different actors, you know, different movies, same thing, though I will say. The glitches and the pixelations I did already mention there, guys. Jason Momoa's character I thought was pretty cool. Here he is on the front cover here, guys. Unless I completely missed something, he has a beard, and then in the second half of the movie he doesn't. I don't know what the story is there, unless I'm completely confusing him with a different character. I don't think I am. Continuity, I don't know what the story was there. Let me know in the comments if I've completely missed something there. The whole finale of the movie as well, guys, was a little bit too dark for my liking. Color grade was too dark. Did not like it. Overall, 155 minutes. I don't know, guys. It's very long and it's only part 1 of 2. They seem to fit everything else in Lynch's Dune, so I don't know what the story is there. It's very long. There is some good action in there. There's a lot of dialogue as well, I felt personally. some of that could have went, but you know, who am I to question the vision of Denis Villeneuve? Okay, so let's compare the 4K disc to the Blu Ray disc inside of this release, guys. Of course, we're going to get some screenshots here as always. Keep in mind, I just take these with this camera on my TV here, so this kind of doesn't do justice to the 4K at times, I will say. First scene up here is about a minute into the movie, guys, where we're talking about those blue eyes that stand out on the characters here. They look really well. I personally think the 4K has a better colour graded than the Blu-ray, and as we're used to seeing, the Blu-ray has a slightly brighter whitewash look to it. Second scene up is about 7 minutes into the movie here, guys. Timothée Chalamet, let's look 4K, better details on the face, in around the nose and all that. You can see the HDR, Dolby Vision and all that stuff kicking in. When you compare that to the Blu-ray, Blu-ray is too bright, too whitewashed. You're losing details and shadows and stuff in the face there. About 39-40 minutes into the movie, we get this overhead shot of the city here, guys, and this is actually kind of a reverse here. I feel the 4K is a slightly brighter looking colour grade than the Blu-ray, which is interesting to see here on this scene. About 57 minutes into the movie, guys, we're going to see this really nice shot where you get the black and the white and the contrast that I was talking about earlier on. Really, really cool here. Again, there's slightly more detail in the 4K as compared to the Blu-ray with the brighter look to it. 1 hour 54 in, we have Timothée Chalamet once again, guys. 4K looks slightly darker than the brighter looking Blu-ray on this scene. 2 hours 20 minutes, guys, we're heading towards the end of the movie here. This is the dark finale of the movie I was talking about a few minutes ago. I personally think it's too dark. The 4K is dark, the Blu-ray does look a little bit brighter. Overall, either way, I think it's just too dark. They're supposed to be in shadows of the mountains or whatever is going on here out in the desert, but overall too dark for my liking, this whole finale of the movie. So overall thoughts on Dune, guys. I'm not a big fan of the original, as I may have mentioned, or you would have seen in my other review. And it's same with this one, guys. I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's kind of an average, kind of somewhere in the middle for me. Denis Villeneuve is a fantastic director. Blade Runner 2049 looks fantastic. This looks fantastic. Is this for me? No, somewhere in the middle, guys. I'm not a big fan of this. Timothée Chalamet, I'm not familiar with his work. I apologize, guys, if he's been in stuff that I should know of, but he's okay in this. I don't mind him. No issues with him. Rebecca Ferguson is fine. Oscar Isaac, I liked. Josh Brolin was pretty cool. Jason Momoa's character I liked, but again, that beard thing, I don't know what was going on there, guys. Did I miss something? I really want you to jump in the comments and let me know about that. Did I just miss something there? Because he has a beard and then he's clean shaven. I don't know what is going on there. You know, obviously based on the novel by Frank Herbert. We have the Hans Zimmer score, which I mentioned earlier, really like, and Denis Villeneuve has a fantastic vision of what he wants with his movies, and this is no exception. Is this kind of a standard set in 4K disc? Picture quality, yes, maybe. I mean, it's fantastic. Other than the glitches that I mentioned earlier on, there was nothing wrong with this. As we always know, the 4K discs look slightly darker than the Blu-ray discs, but because you're getting that Dolby Vision, high dynamic range, deeper color range and color depth and all that sort of stuff, like with the 4K discs, I think the 4K looks fantastic on this. That Dolby Atmos True HD 7.1 sound mix is pretty cool as well in my book. Is this like a standard set and reference 4K? Possibly, quite possibly. I want you guys to jump in the comments, let me know down below, what did you think of Dune 2021? Have you seen it? Have you picked up the 4K? Let me know what you think. Did you like the original? I would love to hear from you guys. As always, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Patreon and YouTube membership accounts, links in the description, guys. These names on screen get to see 9+ hours of exclusive content not featured here in the main channel. €1 per month, you can get access to that stuff, guys, if you would like to sign up down below. Thanks as always for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next one.